Greetings, folks. We're at episode 8 in our series with the P320, investigating the potential for uncommanded discharges without a trigger pull. No secret, so far we haven't been able to make it happen, but it's not for lack of trying, as this pistol and a number of other test samples we have here in the shop will attest. This thing has been through the ringer, beat to absolute crap, been dropped more than 210 times, and still nothing is going bang. However, not to be deterred, in this video, we're going to look at some clips that we've taken of the various different tests we did to determine whether the striker lock, the striker safety lock that lives in the slide, could in some way be implicated by being misaligned, being misformed or malformed in some way, or fouled up with a bunch of crap. Plaintiffs' attorneys had speculated that the locking tab on the striker lock could be bent in such a way that it could allow the striker to pass it, particularly if the striker or the striker housing were rotated or gyrated in some way. You'll notice the tab on the left actually is bent up about 6 degrees. We did that to test this theory. We sandblasted all the parts, left them unlubricated, and then stuck them in a striker housing and gyrated and rattled them around using a pair of forceps without a striker lock spring. Therefore, the only thing really holding it in place is the tension and force that is delivered by the striker and the striker spring itself. Nothing moved. Then we assembled it into a pistol, again without the striker lock spring, and then beat on it with the hammer for an extended period of time to, again, prove one of the other theories, which was that if the grip module and the FCU were both insulted, beat on, or shocked in such a way that they could somehow transmit some energy to the slide, that perhaps that could also get the striker lock to disengage. Again, we weren't able to get any movement. Not to be outdone, we decided, hey, let's just go ahead and fill the slide full of floor shavings and aluminum oxide out of one of our bead blast cabinets. So we did that, assembled the whole mess, threw it into a vibrating pump with and then fished it out. And as would happen, nothing. The prime case that was in it didn't go off, and the striker lock had not become disengaged. Again, P320s do not go off without a trigger pull. Thank you.